Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I'm George. We're all George. So, Bitcoin triggers parabolic indicator. That's right. Bitcoin is still holding above 71,000. Today, we were as high as 71.5, 71.6. We are about to breach and go to I was going to say catastrophic. We're about to breach new levels. Let's just say that. Okay. So let's talk about it. And let's talk about some interesting RWA plays too. All right. Let's do it. Welcome, guys. Look at Bitcoin right now. Look at how strong it is. 71,100. We were high as 71.6, but still looking pretty darn strong right now. It is not going down. ETH is closing at 3,900 once again, and many others have moved up today. And that's because FOMO is building and there's so much buying going on. Franklin Templeton, CEO, says Bitcoin investment still in early phase and believes institutions would deploy a second wave into Bitcoin funds and attract truly big players. So BlackRock and Fidelity, they're not big players. Bigger players are going to come in. That's what it sounds like. Okay, it is true. As much buying as there have been so far, it's still nothing compared to how much money is out there in global assets. There are so many assets out there with trillions upon trillions upon trillions upon trillions of dollars within, and very little have migrated to Bitcoin. But they will, in time, they will slowly drip into Bitcoin, and we will see Bitcoin at astronomical levels in the near future. Now, ETFs today, another massive day. Yesterday, we had about $888 million inflow. Today, it's up there. It's going to be like 500, 600 million. Do you see the pattern? Massive inflows. Grayscale had 15 million. Bitwise had 18.5 million. BlackRock had 156 million. ARK had 71 million. I don't know what Ondo is, which one that is, but 4 million. Okay, and then Fidelity, 221 million, and another 4 million. That is 490 million with one left to go. So we're talking about $500 million. That's $500 million again flowing into Bitcoin. This is on top of the 800 plus. So you're talking about 1.3, 1.4 billion in just 2 days. You got to figure all this buying is going to lead to something, right? You can't have so much buying and so much Bitcoin be removed from supply and still think, well, it's not going to go anywhere. That's not how it works, okay? We will go higher. We are at the cusp of it. I can feel it. There are a lot of shorts right around 71.5, 71.6. That's why we were not able to break it today. I showed that there was about $1.5 billion worth of shorts, like right there between 71 and 72. If we break through that, we get a short squeeze that's going to bring us past 73,000 and beyond. I really think like 75,000 is right around the corner. We just have to have that one push, and we are going to get 75,000. Okay, and beyond that, who knows? 80, 90,000. A lot of charts showing us going 90,000 in near future. Robert Kiyosaki, I mean, kind of went a little crazy here, but he thinks Bitcoin could go to $350,000 by August, okay? And he's saying it's not a lie, it's a speculation. And not only that, he keeps saying that he's going to buy more Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Solana. So he's not just buying Bitcoin now. He's buying Ethereum and Solana. Why? Well, because of our incompetent leaders, Biden, Yellen, Powell. So now he's holding gold, silver, Bitcoin, Solana, and Ethereum. Interesting. I don't think we'll go to 350,000 by August. Okay, that's just crazy. That's crazy talk. But can we hit 100,000 by August? Yes. Can we hit 150,000 by the end of the year? Yes, even though that may seem like it's crazy talk, but I think it can happen, right? Things with Bitcoin move very, very quickly. We know that when a pump comes, it comes hard and ferocious. And you don't know when it's going to come. It just comes suddenly, okay? And then you're in for a surprise. So that's how it works with Bitcoin. Even though we're kind of like, we're in that calm, like eye of the storm kind of moment where it's calm. But then the pump is coming, right? And it's going to take us to 75, 80, 90, 100,000. It's going to come hard. All right. So outside of Bitcoin, what else is there? Well, I mentioned Ethereum is at 3,900 almost. Okay. And Van Eyck is saying that, hey, they think Ethereum is going to go to 22,000 by 2030. 2030. I'm reading the chat. It's funny. Anyways, 2030 by 22,000 by 2030. Okay. I think that's realistic. I think ETH could hit probably 10K, maybe even higher, 12K, 15K by end of this cycle. Maybe a little bullish there, but yeah, 22K by 2030. I think that could be possible as long as someone like Solana doesn't flip them, okay? Then, that might change the narrative. But why does Van Eyck think that they are going to go so much higher, right? Well, there's a lot of reasons. But one of the big reasons is, of course, ETF approval. We know that is already done. But outside of ETF, there are things happening on Ethereum. Okay, like you may be wondering, okay, we got ETFs now. Well, they haven't been released yet, but we got approval, so soon we'll get them. But what else is going on? Well, a lot of people have been talking about RWA, real world assets, or tokenization, more importantly, of real world assets, right? Right now, the biggest players in the game are involved with like banks and financial institutions, but there are a few projects that are not. But right now, this is big news. This actually came out just yesterday. BlackRock and Citadel plan on launching their own stock exchange to compete with the New York Stock Exchange, right? And why is that? Because BlackRock believes in tokenization. They believe it's going to be huge and the next evolution in finance. So guess what? With this stock exchange, he's probably aiming to list some tokenized assets on there. That is, I'm guessing, why he wants to do this. I don't know. But, we have a crypto project called Ondo, best performing month to date. And yeah, this is exactly what it is. It's tokenizing US treasuries. So you can get your yield from it, right? So like right now we have a lot of products like this, and Ondo has been doing very, very well, and their TVL is blowing up. Look at that, 500 million. So we do have a lot of RWA plays right now that are doing quite well. Chianlink also is getting in the game. In fact, JP Morgan, Franklin Templeton, BNY Mellon, they're participating. They're going to use Chianlink as the base layer for their tokens, okay? And where are they tokenizing? Well, you got to figure some kind of funds or some kind of yield, right? Because these are three large banks, and Chainlink has been benefiting from it as well, right? So they're definitely in the game. Ava Labs, which is Avalanche, they're also in the tokenization game. There are a lot of institutions testing Avalanche right now because they want to utilize as a base chain again for tokenization of tokenized assets. Right? So Avalanche is in that game. Look at this. RWA platform. Tokenized reinsurance fund on Avalanche. 50 million commit. Okay, so right now, though, I got to say most RWA plays is financial products relating to banks. For myself, not that interested, but I am more interested in seeing what can actually, like, what retail people, what we could care about, right, with tokenized assets. Like, I brought up this project before, and I think this is important, but look at this. I mean, there are things outside of banking products that can be tokenized. Real estate or music. And what do you know? BlackRock is also in this space. So example like Opulous, they're in tokenized, what they tokenize basically music, right? And you would think, why would you need to tokenize music? No, this is not like about putting, music albums on NFTs or anything like that. No, they are doing it differently where you're crowdfunding basically. You could stake your stable coins and get interest based on music deals that Opulous actually formalizes, I guess, with music brands. And same thing. Also, they have artists on here where you can actually use a tokenized kind of like product, basically almost like an NFT, but they call it an NFT, where you could actually share rewards from your favorite artist albums on stores like Spotify and Apple. So, another way of doing something different, right? Besides all the banking products, financial products, Opulous is doing something with music. But there's other projects that do something with real estate. And there's other products that do something with games, right? There's a lot of things that you can tokenize from the real world. And it's just the beginning. All right, outside of RWA plays, what else is there? Couple other things. Coinbase released their very, very highly anticipated smart wallet. I still don't know the big deal about it, but just to show you guys what is a smart wallet from Coinbase. Say goodbye to seed phrases. It looks like they're using pass keys. I don't know how that works. Simplified gas fees and transactions. Connect to your Coinbase. The normal wallet already does that. So really, what I take from that is you get rid of recovery phrase. So I don't know how the passkey works. If it works like some of the other products out there, it's probably because they encrypt the key. So you keep one, okay, on say your phone, and then you keep a copy, say off-site somewhere, and then Coinbase keeps a copy, and then you need 2 of the 3 together to be able to recover the phrase. I think that's how it works. It's very controversial because Ledger tried to do this, and everyone screamed at Ledger saying, no, you can't do this, right? So I don't know the details, but it is out. It may be worth a shot to try. And Gary Gensler was on CNBC, and Jim Cramer flat out asked him if we should have a bonk ETF. Cramer was really stirring up the pot, saying that we have all these assets. It's having millions of dollars of volume per day. Why don't we have ETFs, like bonk ETF? I'm not going to play it, but it's actually quite funny. I actually wish I could watch the whole clip because Gary seemed like he was very, very uncomfortable when Jim Cramer asked him that. He did not have a good answer. So, there's Gary for you. All right. Now, lastly, today is DCA night. I missed last week, so I'm going to actually have to add $200. But take a look at that. All-time up 83% once again, closing in all-time high. Week to week is 4%. month is 14%. 3 months, hey, down a little bit from 3 months. 6 months, up 81%. 1 year, up 265%. That's not too shabby. 1 year performance, 265%. And all-time 83%. Okay, again, been doing this since 2021. Proving a point that all you have to do is DCA consistently on a schedule. You don't have to trade. You don't have to do anything. You simply just add and you're going to make money. You're going to make a lot of money. By the end of this cycle, I'm looking forward to seeing this go up to about $200,000, $250,000. Right? That's less than 10x. I really think this could happen. And again, that's proving to you guys that this can happen. All right. So what am I going to buy this week? Very little is in the red. Cardano is still in the red. Polygon is still in the red. Cosmos already still in the red. You got Say, Arbitrum, Sui. Man, some of these L1s just have gotten so weak. Celestia, RWA, Pith. But there are some that are doing quite well. Flux is down. Chili's, Manta. But we got a lot of winners, you know. Look at Solana, up 320%. Bitcoin 106, Ethereum 105. BNB up 151, even though it had a really good day, week. It's still not outperforming Solana. I mean, VeChain barely in the green. Stacks 170%. Fetch AI 350%. Got some true winners here. But you also have some that are really lagging. I almost want to do something controversial, and that is to sell off Cardano. But it's going to piss off a lot of people, so I don't know if I should do that. But I do need to add to 2. You know what? I'm just going to keep it simple this week. Keep it simple. Let's see. WIF is still, Hedera's down, Ape is down. I really need to sell Ape. Helium is not going anywhere. Flow's not going anywhere. DeFi Kingdom's still down. Kulo is still down majorly. I bought that at peak in here. Snack is up. Chili's is down. There's a lot of these I really want to get rid of. Chili's, I don't believe anymore. ApeCoin, I don't believe. Helium, Flow, I really want to get rid of them. Be controversial to sell Cardano, but I really do want to sell Cardano. All right, you know what I'm going to do here? I'll save that for later. So I just need to add 200 today. So what should I add into? I actually don't know. What's down for the week? Let's see. Bonk is down. Chainlink is down. Pepe's down. Singularity. Avalanche. Polygon. Do I have any Pepe? I realize I don't have any Pepe. You know what? Good time to add some Pepe. And then also, I have a good amount of Avalanche already. I don't know. I'm looking at comments here. Go for Litecoin. No thanks. Sol, Sui. Just hold everything until 2025. Sell Cardano. Hold Snack makes no sense. Well, Snack, I'm up. Cardano. Just because Snack is on Cardano doesn't mean that Cardano is going to move in the same way as Snack. Obviously that's not correct. Otherwise, I wouldn't be up on Snack here. Gift the membership here, Citizen Crypto. Try to look at RWA or AI coin. Well, I have a lot of fetch already, so that's going to be converted to ASI soon. What's down for the day? This is what's down for a day. Celestia. I think I added Mutable last week. It's still up. Out of these three, Celestia, Arweave, and Helium down. I really just don't believe in it in some of these. You know what? I'm just gonna keep it simple, okay? And Cock is still up. I'm just going to add. I'm just gonna add more Solana and Pepe. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna split it up, $100 in each one. I'm just gonna keep it simple, guys. I'm a simple man. 100 divided by 174.253, 0.5738. So $100 into Solana, and then $100 into Pepe. Point 0.00001497. I think that's right. $100. Yep. All right. Added a meme. Pepe. It's just, I think Pepe is going to continue to be strong. And then added more Sol. That's it. That's it. We'll see where this is next week. All right. Let's do Q&A. All right, let's see what I missed here. I don't think I missed much. Get Bonk, get Sheep, buy Dot, buy Pepe. Yeah, I did that. Well, I should ask Karate token. I don't know what I'm thinking about. I'm so involved with the IFC and Karate, and I don't have Karate token in there. I really should. Damn it. Now I regret it. Now I kind of wish I... You know what? Screw it. Let's just remove some of these because I said I was going to remove them anyways. There are some that I just don't believe in. So, for example, Chili's. Okay. I don't think it's going to come back. It's worth $45. So I'm going to, on a calculator, keep track. I have $45 worth of Chili's, which now I am going to delete. I don't know if I can delete it. Delete. Edit. Delete. All right. So I regained $45 from Chili's. And I was going to get rid of ApeCoin here, which is worth $39.94. So I'm going to remove ApeCoin here. All right, so I removed those, and then so that's about $85. What else can I recover here? Helium at $36. I like Helium Mobile. I don't like Helium itself. So $36. I'm gonna recover that. Oops. Okay. And then also Flow, which has been really, really stagnant because of NFTs and because I think they got a lawsuit. So that's another $22. So let's recover that. All right. So I recover $144. I think that's good. Hedera, DeFi Kingdoms, Manta. Man, Manta, what happened with Manta? Is it L2? You know, I don't really support. I don't really know much about Manta. I'm gonna remove Manta too. $45. So 45.15. So let's remove Manta. All right. I think that is it. All right, so I recover $189.26. And now I will add that to Karate Combat. Go take that, divide by 0.001469. That equals 128,835. All right. I wasn't planning on it, but I did it. Cleared out a lot of the old stuff. Added Karate Combat here. So I think that's going to be good going forward. Because IFC is going to get bigger and bigger. It's going to get huge. So it's definitely going to go up. All right. Now going back to Q&A. Beanstalk says, I seen George donate $10 in another stream. I've done that before. Chester, shout out to Dirty Degens and Noah. Thank you, Chester. Crypto Slice. I kind of did that a little bit on purpose, if I had to admit. But it's all good. We're all adults here. Hopefully. You think Charles will fight an IFC? He has indicated that he wants to. I want to pit him against like Anatoly. Thoughts on Stack's growth? Its growth is phenomenal. It's phenomenal because of Bitcoin. It follows Bitcoin. That's what it does. Thoughts on Arrow? Why does everyone keep asking about Arrow? I'm not a fan of Arrow anymore. There's no need for it. You could just buy base memes on Uniswap. There's actually no need to go on Arrow. Are you bullish on DFK Jewel? I'm still hoping that they do come back up. They have been adding things like hunts to their games, making partnerships. I'm hoping. Scott Pastry says, hi, George. My $5 super chat disappeared. Can you look into Rio? Focus on real estate. I'm pretty sure I've seen this before. Realio. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've looked at this before. Not much to see though. Products, districts. Okay. It doesn't say anything on this website, so I can't really comment on it. But I'm assuming they're tokenizing real estate. That's what it sounds like. So this is in crypto. There's always a next week for DCA. Don't overthink it if you're keeping it simple. Yeah. Juice Master. How can injected be deflationary if you can on-chain stake for 90% APY? Because there's burn mechanisms now. They have these burn auctions. And I think they changed it, but how it works is like you can I forgot how it works. Part of the trading fees from the dexes go into like this burn bucket or something, and then you could auction that. I actually forgot how it works, but there is like a burning mechanism for injective, and they have increased that substantially. So that's how. If you remove your losers, does that make your gain percentage look better? Actually, not really. No, because I'm selling them at a loss, so it's the same percentage. Justin Crypto message retracted. What are your thoughts on Phantom? I don't know. I got to see how their new chain is. It's kind of weird. I thought Phantom was just go upgrade their own chain, and then now they're coming out with a new Sonic chain. Like, it's a completely separate chain. So I don't know why they're doing that. And if you go get airdrop tokens, if there's a conversion, I actually don't know the details, but it is coming out. So we'll see. Yeah, there seems to be a lot of people that keeps asking about Arrow. Arrow this, Arrow that. You know, like, you don't need Arrow. You don't. You just use Uniswap. What are your thoughts on RSR? I have seen reserve rights before. It's a weird setup with a stable coin that's backed by like different assets, and it's not pegged to the dollar. It's pegged to some other standard. It's a weird thing. Not something that I'm very interested in. Justin Crypto, 4 thumbs up, $1 super chat. Thank you. DeFi, $10 super chat. Thank you. Here's the thing. If I say it's not for me or I don't like it, right? It's just not something that I like. Doesn't mean that it's not going to pump. If you think it's going to pump, I mean, this is the thing. That's why there's always some people that get really mad. Because they're like, you know, blah, blah, blah is the best project on earth. You just don't understand it, but it's the best. I mean, like, if it's the best and you already have it and you made money, why do you care if I like it, you know? But there are millions of projects. Millions. Look it up here. Crypto. 2.4 million. Okay? Not everyone needs to like everything. I'm more interested, like even the RWA plays, like I know they have done well, but I don't like the RWA plays where it's like tokenizing yield and treasuries. Like, why would I get into that? That's not something I care about, right? I much rather care about, you know, getting involved with a DPIN or L1 or a game, or you know, maybe like music, for example. That's something that retail people can actually care about. Not like tokenizing funds. Like, why would I care about that? If you looked at Myro, I have in my DCA portfolio, but I'm really disappointed in Myro. They were like neck and neck with Bonk, and then all of a sudden they just lost all momentum, and then Bonk took over. So even though they've been coming up a little bit, but still the overall kind of trailing. But you know, maybe it's their time. Maybe it's their time to come back up. You see how, yeah, see, they haven't even broken this. They're May high here. And in March, they were even higher. They were like really neck and neck with Bonk, and then something happened. What are your thoughts on Neon EVM? It's kind of like backed by Solana. It's a way for EVM compatible dApps to come to Solana. I don't hear much traction about it because the dApps that come on Solana, they're just like Solana based. They're not really like EVM based. So I don't know how many dApps they can actually attract. Let's see. 47 million, still kind of small. Bull Run Ben, are you going to Nashville? Yes, because that is where the next Karate Combat IFC fight is going to happen. Surprisingly, a lot of people still don't know that. I talk about it all the time. I tweet it out. I run the Influencer Fight Club X and talk about it on stream, and yet a lot of people still have no clue about it. But yeah, I'll be in Bitcoin conference, and there's another conference being held by Flux. That's like a day before. I'd probably go help them and kind of co-host that. But yeah, I'll be there for sure. If you had to pick one meme coin for this bull run, which one would be? Nancy, if I had to pick one that's kind of like a sure bet, okay, I'd probably pick something like Pepe. Because it's so large, the chances of it going down significantly to like 0 is very, very low. I think it's going to do well. It's probably going to be like the Shiba of this cycle. But a lot of the big ones like Bonk and Whiff, I think they will do well. And then there are many others out there that are now 1+ billion that can also do well. But did you ever do a video about G-Wagon? I have not yet. Been waiting for that. I guess actually have a few upgrades for it too. So yeah. John, no, I am not. And no, it's never going to moon like before. Yeah, that's just move past that. It's not gonna come back. Any chance you will review the BMW M4? Yeah, eventually. I could borrow that and review it. I drove the M3 on Road America track not too long ago, and it's an amazing car. I'm just thinking M4 is the same as M3. It's just 2 doors. Would you recommend getting some more cock? Sure. Sure. Why not? George, what's a conservative take? Profit 3 to 7x for a large and mid cap? There's no right or wrong. You can take profits anytime you want. Whatever X or percentage you want. I mean, you just set it. Just make sure you take some. That's it. All right, guys. Let's call it a night. You know what? Parabolic indicator triggered. Okay, Bitcoin. I have a feeling about Bitcoin. Tomorrow we could see like 73, 75. Like, I feel like we're right at the cusp. The ETFs are buying hundreds of millions once again. And once we shatter through those shorts, we are going much higher. The pump is coming, and it's going to come hard. All right, guys, smash it a like, subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. Have a good night. Take care. Bye-bye.